so the Huskies improved to 2-0 to begin the season. Our final score, UConn 89, Coppin State 54. For Andy Katz and our entire crew, I'm Pat O'Keefe. More Big East hoops is coming right up. We'll now send you to our nation's capital for Dartmouth and Georgetown and join George Wallace and John Giannini.
Welcome to Capital One Arena. Those watching UConn get the early season W. Georgetown and Dartmouth just underway here as UConn beats Coppin State. We are just underway, minute 15 into this game. Dartmouth with the first three of the game. Brendan Barry with the first points for Dartmouth. George Wallace along with Dr. John Giannini. The Hoyas playing in this building for the first time in 616 days, John. Last year played on campus, and this year back in the big arena and fans back. Patrick Ewing speaking to the crowd earlier before the game as Aaron Rye goes in off the glass for two for Dartmouth in a quick 5-0 lead.
And that's a fifth-year senior in Rye against a true freshman in Muhammad. A little isolation play. The pump fake gets Muhammad to bite, and Rye's veteran savvy pays off.
Dante Harris splits the defender, pull-up jumper from the elbow. No, nice rebound underneath. Wilson back out. Harris try again. He hits this time. Dante Harris for three.
Best time to look for a three after an offensive rebound because the defense is all in the paint. Everyone on the arc's wide open. Smart play by Wilson.
Aaron Rye now out high to Agbu for Dartmouth. In front of the Hoya bench. Almost turns it over, but Brendan Barry controls. The graduate student. Talk about him getting a fifth-year medical exemption. He drains his second three of this early game for Brendan Barry.
Barry has the fifth best three-point percentage in all of college basketball going into this season. A career 44% shooter, but here's the interesting thing. 4 years he shot 44-45. He's never deviated. He's as consistent as they come.
Muhammad up and under, no rebound, and a foul on the rebound. We're going the other way. There's Dave McLaughlin, the head coach for Dartmouth. Hired back in 2016. 37-77 record. Coming into this year after actually Dartmouth has actually played, and John, we'll speak on this too. Dartmouth actually played a game already. This is Georgetown's opener. We'll see how much of an effect that has because Georgetown hasn't had a chance to get those jitters out yet.
You're right. Two things to watch. First, look at this Dartmouth offense. It's really complex. A lot of movement, a lot of spacing, a lot of reads. And that first game does get the jitters out.
Right into the paint, out to Samuels. He'll try and three in front of the bench. Rebound Hoyas, and Dante Harris looks to push. Hoyas trailing 8-3 here early. There's Rice, stops in the paint. Wilson, little baby, no. Rebound, fight for the rebound underneath, get on the floor again. Dartmouth comes out of the pack with it, and here comes Barry. No numbers though, he'll pull it up. Oh no, he won't. He'll stop and pop at the top of the key. He was feeling that one, wasn't he?
Barry has earned the right for that green-white. He's made so many threes over his career that you have to let him have the freedom to take those shots. And as we know, he makes more than his share. He's already 2 for 3 from long range.
Dante Harris, the sophomore guard, Big East tournament player, most outstanding player last year, running the show for the Hoyas. Now a corner three, no. Rebound carry underneath, back out to Muhammad. He'll try his first three, got it. Aminu Muhammad on the scoreboard, and the Hoyas trail 8-6.
Back-to-back threes off of offensive rebounds. Once again, everyone's going for the rebound. Guess what? No one's guarding the arc. It's a smart play to throw it out for a three after an offensive rebound.
They've been listening to you. That's twice they've done it. Underneath, shot good up top for Nat Agbu.
Agbu usually doesn't shoot from there, but it draws the 7-foot Wilson away from the basket. 7-footers don't like to defend out there, so Agbu drawing the big fella out.
There's Carey, nice bounce pass underneath, and the slam from Malcolm Wilson to bring the Hoyas within 2.
Textbook pick and roll, no rim protection by Dartmouth. Rye was supposed to be in position, was a little late.
Aaron Rye now on the far side to Slacker. In front of the Hoya bench. Agbu out high. Dartmouth very patient on offense. We talked about that.
Well, they'll look for a good shot.
Use that shot clock. Now the baby hook in the paint for Tar Samuels is good. 12-8. Dartmouth.
3 proven players for Dartmouth. Samuels, Ryan, Berry are all highly experienced. Everyone else not so much. But Samuels, Ryan, and Berry will play the lion's share of the minutes.
Nice crossover from Harris. Got to the rim but missed the finish, and Dartmouth comes away with it. Here comes Aaron Rye back the other way. For Dartmouth, working in the paint. Berry likes to shoot from out there, but Harris gets out on him. Now he's smart. He gets out on him there.
Harris is really jacked up the pressure on Berry. Watch him chasing through these screens.
Slackert under 10 to shoot now. Back at the top of the key. 3 again. No. Chased down by Donald Carey, the Hoya captain this year, named by Patrick Ewing. Oh, and a turnover. Berry looked like a defensive back there. Went up and got it. Crossover in the paint. Up. Off the glass. No. Rebound Muhammad. Looking for numbers. Back out to Rice. He'll try the 3. Front rim. No. Rebound Dartmouth. Maybe not yet. Now they're going to get a whistle as Muhammad commits the foul. Almost 6 minutes into the season opener for the Georgetown Hoyas. The textbook pick and roll to Malcolm Wilson with the two-handed dunk. We're off and running here from Capital One Arena. Hoyas and Dartmouth.
It's a primetime showdown in the ATL on Thursday Night Football.
And here we go.
Rookie of the Year candidate Mac Jones leads the Patriots.
What a throw.
To battle Matty Ice and the Falcons.
Touchdown.
Patriots, Falcons, Thursday Night Football on Fox, NFL Network, and streaming on Prime Video.
All right, here we go. Miller in motion. Wait, is that a baby on the field?
It looks like it, Craig.
And the defensive linemen are playing peekaboo. I've never seen anything like that before.
Harris now appears to be burping the baby.
That's a great moment right there.
Ref going to the rule book here.
Well, wait a minute. Harris is off to the races.
We don't need any more trick plays.
Touchdown!
But we could all use more ways to save.
Are you kidding me?
It's gonna be a long bus ride home for the defense.
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
It's a great time to get Domino's, because right now, if you order online and carry out with Domino's Carside Delivery between 4 to 9, you'll get 49% off all menu price pizzas. See what we did there? With the 4 and the 9?
Kinda funny.
Get 49% off all menu price pizzas for a limited time only.
Keep going.
Oh, here comes the interception.
Oh!
Sean?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
If it's that will leave a mark season, it's Walgreens season.
Monday on FS1, number 11 Illinois faces Marquette.
Oh, my goodness!
Then Providence takes on Wisconsin.
Oh, what a ball game!
The Gavitt tip-off games begin Monday at 7 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Dartmouth and Georgetown just underway here as college basketball is back. Fans are back in this arena. Hi, everybody. George Wallace along with Dr. John Giannini. And John, we talked about, touched a little bit in the open. Lots of questions to be answered here today. Georgetown losing its top 4 scores from a year ago. And Dartmouth took the year off. The Ivy League didn't play last year, so we're going to find out a lot today.
Yeah, absolutely. And Georgetown has to rely on freshmen. They have 3 out there on the court right now. And Harris can show them the ropes because Harris went through the adjustment, developmental process last year. He can guide them through it.
Dartmouth a 4-point lead early here and controlling. Now with Tar Samuels out high. Garrison Wade is checked in for Dartmouth. And also Cam Kristowiak in. Samuels will try a 3 in front of the Georgetown bench and hit 15-8.
Nothing wrong with Georgetown's defense on that. Carey had a hand right in Samuels' face. It was a tough shot.
And look at the shooting early on. 5 of 9 for Dartmouth. We talked about how patient their offense is, and they're getting high-quality shots, aren't they? high percentage shots.
They're well-schooled offensively. Coach McLaughlin has a wonderful system. It's a lot of complexity. I guarantee you the Georgetown freshmen have not seen an offense like this in high school.
And Patrick Ewing mentioned that yesterday in his chat with us about how they're going to have to be patient. As R.N. Rye now controlling for Dartmouth. Up top to Krystowiak. Patience on the offensive end. Samuels, another three, in and out, no good. Rebound carry for the Hoyas, up to Harris, who looked to push. Let Dartmouth get set up in that defense. Off the one-leg shot, no good. Barry comes away with it for Dartmouth. Looking for numbers. He'll stop and pop, top of the key. Front rim, no. Rebound. Jordan Riley was checked in for the Hoyas. And we talked about Barry with that green light at the top of the key.
It's like Trae Young or Curry is in the Capital One today.
Ball out of bounds, going to stay Georgetown ball.
Both these teams like to bring their best shooters to the ball side corner off these out of bounds plays.
Ryan Cornish in the ball game for Dartmouth. Grew up right up the street here in Maryland.
Here comes Carey.
Off the screen, nice, gets it right back and blocked underneath. Oh, what a block underneath for Dartmouth, and back comes Samuels the other way. Nice, well-designed play off the inbound, and one. Samuels goes coast to coast for Dartmouth.
That is vintage Dartmouth fast break, and it's a fascinating action. You will rarely see this. Watch the player. Krystowiak has his back turned at the top of the key, and Samuels drives off his backside. And then Wade, before that, elevating. But that Dartmouth fast break is very unique. Krystowiak stops at the top of the key, and Samuels drives off his backside. It's a butt screen. The defense doesn't see it as a screen because it doesn't look like one, but as we saw, highly effective.
Missed the free throw. Dartmouth on a 7-0 run here. They have a 17-8 lead.
And like you said, they had their first game. They struggled in the first half against Boston College, fell behind big, then won the second half by 7. But, you know, big difference between doing something for the first time under the bright lights and being a little more comfortable the second time.
Billingsley, Jalen Billingsley checking in for Patrick Ewing and the Hoyas, as well as Tyler Beard. Now three from the far side, no. Rebound Dartmouth.
Rye as a forward is like a point forward. There's the butt screen.
There it is again, and they're going to get a call this time.
But it's on Krystowiak. They got away with the butt screen, but Krystowiak ducked in, and they got Krystowiak with the offensive foul.
Timeout on the floor. Dartmouth with a 17-8 lead here from Capital One Arena on FS2.
This is exactly why we chose leaf filter.
Before leaf filter, our gutters would get so clogged.
Tree limbs, bird nests.
Our house is 2 stories tall. Getting up to these gutters is very dangerous.
We always hired somebody to clean these, and that was very expensive.
Leaf filter was a lifesaver.
When the salesman came over and showed us how they work, gave us interest-free financing, and the price was right, it was a no-brainer.
The leaf filter installation process was so simple and easy.
They got our entire 4,000 square foot house all fitted out and installed in less than a day.
And we noticed the difference right away.
Now, all these gutters are actually doing what they're supposed to do.
Our downspouts flow freely now.
I don't have to worry about climbing up the ladder.
My home is better protected.
Their whole process was so simple. I'm saving a ton of money, and it's only increased the value to my home.
Call 833-LEAF-FILTER or go to getleaffilter.com for your free gutter inspection and estimate. Call or log on today and save 15%.
How to have an epic adventure. Step 1, get outside. Step 2, nope, that's it. No more steps. When everyone feels welcome, it's better out here. Here, 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 and here. Because being outside isn't about what you do. It's about that feeling you get. However you choose, whoever you are, we're here to help you live your adventure every step of the way. Eddie Bauer.
Cough, cough, sneeze, sneeze. Needs. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold Relief. Dissolves quickly, instantly ready to start working. So you can bounce back fast with Alka-Seltzer Plus. Now available for fast sinus relief.
Bogeys on your 6th limo. They need customized car insurance from Liberty Mutual, so they only pay for what they need.
We are not getting you a helicopter.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
start Saturday strong on Fox with the Big Noon Kickoff crew live from Norman. And then Caleb Williams at number 8 Oklahoma take on Iowa State.
Touchdown!
All part of Big Noon Saturday on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
Dartmouth out to a strong start here in their second game of the season, and the common element of all these plays, there's Rye, there's Samuels, they're all veteran players, junior, senior level players. Wade elevating for the block. Samuels again on the break. The veterans are leading the way for Dartmouth. Not surprising since this team didn't play last year due to COVID cancellations, but the veterans are a little bit obviously ahead of their freshman sophomore class and getting the job done.
And John, Georgetown out to a 3 of 14 shooting to start this game. A little nervous, huh? A little jitters early on.
Yeah, we predicted that. We saw it coming, and you saw how nervous Dartmouth was in their first game last Tuesday.
Ryan Mutombo in the game for Patrick Ewing. Misses the putback underneath.
I suspect Georgetown, if not before half, after the half, will settle down. Coach Ewing will talk to them, and you'll see them be a lot more comfortable.
Billingsley travels. Turnover.
That's a scouting report play right there. Cornish totally played Billingsley for the right-hand drive. Billingsley just ran into him. Cornish, the local player, Sidwell Friends. Almost he was runner-up for DC Player of the Year. A great recruit for this Dartmouth program, having a little bit of a homecoming game here.
Third turnover of the afternoon for the Hoyas. Trail at 17-8. Garrison Wade at the top. Had Barry coming off a screen there, but wasn't the best of passes. Gets a screen. Now, skip pass near side to Rye. He'll try the 3. Front rim, no. Rebound, Hoyas. Ahead quickly to Billingsley. Too far. Turnover number 4. You like the aggressiveness, though?
Yeah, I don't think Coach Ewing minds that. He's on the record. I want to run. I want to rebound. I want to be an high-effort, high-motor team. So, you know, that's an aggressive mistake. You don't mind aggressive mistakes. You mind foolish mistakes, but aggressive ones you could leave a live with.
4th turnover for the Hoyas to go along with just 3 field goals on the afternoon to start things off. Dartmouth 17-8 lead. Top of the key now. 3 from Krystoliak. Drains it. 20-8. Dartmouth shooting well here early. You'd think they'd played in this arena before.
Abu made a 17-footer. Now Krystoliak with the 3. 7-footers like Mutombo and Wilson. They're not that comfortable or used to guarding people out there.
5 minutes now scoreless for the Hoyas. Muhammad. Step back 3, top of the key. That's going to be short. Rebound, loose ball underneath. Krystoliak comes up with it. Off the Cornish. And here comes the Dartmouth fast break that you talked about.
Here's off the butt.
There it is. Cornish behind his back, top of the key. Krystoliak now near side. Rye's going to try and go baseline, loses it. Back up top. Being patient yet again. Dartmouth working for their shot, and Wade gets it in front of the Hoya bench. No, nice rebound underneath, put back, no, rebound, loose ball goes to the Hoyas. And here comes Jordan Riley looking for numbers. Hesitation, dribble, will attack, left-handed off the back of the rim, no. Cornish out of the pack with it. Thought about that alley-oop, he'll attack, go up and under with the right hand, and 1. That's a pretty move to attack the basket for the freshman.
Cornish, the fantastic freshman move in his homecoming game. Look at the hesitation right there. They thought he's shooting. And then he does a little bit of layup acrobatics with the finish. And a little bit of flex at the end.
Patrick Ewing wants to talk this over as he calls a timeout. Not happy with his team right now. Trailing 22-8 here early on. A 12-0 run for Dartmouth here in the first half.
Jake from State Farm. What's good?
Oh, Patrick?
Nah, fam. Just your typical sneakerhead working here for the employee discount. But speaking of deals, I heard regular guys like me are getting the Patrick price. That can't be real, right?
Listen, State Farm offers rates that fit any budget. Even yours, typical sneakerhead.
Wow, just anyone now?
Yeah.
Man, these just sold out then.
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Dartmouth shooting the ball very well here early on. 22-8 lead over the Hoyas back here at Capital One Arena. Season opener for the Hoyas, game 2 for Dartmouth. And John, the Hoyas going scoreless the last 5 minutes. Dartmouth's on a 10-0 run.
Dartmouth had a game plan coming in. They knew Georgetown has terrific athletes. So they said, we have to be good on defense early, which means stop the fast break. And then we have to be good on defense late, which means finishing with the box out and defensive rebound. And if you notice, Georgetown doesn't have transition baskets. They're not getting second chance baskets. And basically, Dartmouth is negating Georgetown's athleticism, and they got to search for some answers. I think the answer will come in the form of Harris. Coach Ewing said, sometimes Harris is going to have to do a lot for us. Sometimes he's going to have to do too much. They have to go to the veteran player to make plays right now, whether it's getting assists or scoring himself.
And Cornish completes the three-point play. He'll take a seat. Tara Samuels back in. 6 minutes now scoreless for the Hoyas. 0 for 7, 2 turnovers in that stretch. As Harris runs the show. Screen out high.
Isolation for Muhammad.
On far side, Muhammad steps up under. Nice off the glass. Can't get it to go. The putback, no. Out of the pack comes Barry with it.
That was in and out, exactly what they wanted. Get their best driver to the rim, the ball in the right spot. It just doesn't fall.
Kostowiak now to Barry. He'll try a three. That's short, no. Nice rebound from Jalen Billingsley. Off to Harris, who looks to push into the front court. Bounce pass far side to Aminu. Up, under, that's pretty off the glass for the freshman Aminu Muhammad. Breaking the drought for the Hoyas.
Muhammad is a to-the-basket terror. Strong, explosive, needs to work on his shooting. He'll force things because most of his game is to the rim now, but he has great will and power driving.
5 points for the freshman, 23-10. Dartmouth with the lead. Again, the patience on the offensive end, using a lot of the shot clock. Samuels now will back it up. Gonna go on Muhammad. Gets between him in the paint. Shot is no good. Billingsley with the rebound. Hoyas need some points in transition, don't they? Harris, shake and bake, top of the key. He'll stop and pop. Corner rim, no. One and done.
Not a great shot, and again, the one and done is important. Barry from deep.
Short, no. Muhammad again. Deep touchdown pass to Harris, who saves it. Back into Riley. Will try and settle the troops and throw it out of bounds. Tried to get Wilson underneath, but he turns it over. 8 minutes to go in the first half. The freshman for Georgetown, Aminu Muhammad, trying to keep the Hoyas in it. They trail by 13.
When you spend all year serving others, when you lead by example, you don't just land on the nice list, you get rewarded by becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate all the good you've done this year at the Ram Black Friday sales event.
Shop and buy online with Ram eShop, where right now get 0% financing for 72 months, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2021 Ram 1500 Bighorn.
In this day and age, you know how important credit is.
Having a good credit score in this country is gonna be super important.
For all the big purchases you want to make in the future, you know you have to stay on top of your credit.
When you need to buy a car, when you need to get a credit card.
At Experian, you get your credit score for free. Que buena onda, Experian.
Check them out, they're free.
Thanks to Experian, I know I'm in control of my financial future.
Get your FICO score for free and check out the other free tools at Experian. Go to Experian.com/gratis now.
Instead of putting your vibe in words, we're putting it in a store. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store. Take your style quiz at StitchFix.com.
Open the key. Oh, the lava's frozen. Get down here, my treasure.
Yes.
Use the water to protect the treasure. Oh, no! What?
No.
Try again. Freeze the lava first. There you go, Orc. Slide the key. Here comes the treasure. Oh, no! Download and solve the puzzles now.
When you get a chip in your windshield, trust SafeLight. This couple was headed to the farmer's market. When they got a chip, they drove to SafeLight for a same-day repair. And with their insurance, it was no cost to them. That's service the way you need it.
SafeLight Repair, SafeLight Replace.
Well, welcome back to Capital One Arena. Dartmouth with a 23-10 lead over the Georgetown Hoyas. 8-minute mark here in the first half. Tonight on FS1, we've got some Pac-12 football coming your way as Arizona State looks for a big win against Washington. It all kicks off at 7 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app. Fans back in this building. The Hoyas back in this building for the first time in 616 days. Played last year at McDonough Arena on campus. Great to be back. And a turnover off the inbound. Not what Coach Ewing wanted off the set play of the inbound, was it?
Coach Ewing quoted Aristotle of all people this week. He says, patience is a virtue. I have to be virtuous right now. And another freshman mistake. But they will make fewer of those. Even through the course of this game, I think you'll start to see improvement.
And that's have to be expected, right?
He saw it coming.
Yeah. Aaron Rye, top of the key. 5 seconds to shoot now for Dartmouth. Crossover dribble in the paint. Right hand shot. No. Putback goes for Dartmouth. Garrison Wade with the putback. And it's 25-10.
When someone penetrates like Rye, that means you got beat. Someone's got to help out on Rye. That leaves someone like Wade wide open to go for the offensive glass. Got to guard your man, stop penetration. That'll cut down giving up second chance points too.
Hoya's being patient now. Muhammad on the far side. Step back three. Back rim, no. Wilson boxed out, but he tried to get in there. Couldn't do it. Barry comes up with the rebound for Dartmouth. Coming the other way. That's his 5th. Barry, nobody's going to guard him. He'll step out, kick it far side. Samuel, 3 in front of the bench is good for Taurus Samuel. He has 10.
Dartmouth's momentum is obvious. We talked at the start of the game about their offensive flow. And again, the butt screen leads to penetration, which leads to help in an open person that they find in the corner in Samuels.
18-2 run by Dartmouth. And an 18-point lead. As Riley will penetrate and draw the foul. He'll go to the line for a pair.
Well, you see, there's the butt screen. There's the help off the corner. And when you leave a shooter in the corner, a good offense finds him. That's just unselfish basketball. Drive, draw, dish, coming off that butt screen we've been talking about.
Now, is that something that the defense has to be, as far as rotating or talking, switching?
Great point. So Bob McKill up at Davidson actually was the first to use that butt screen on the fast break. And the only way you get good at it is through repetition. Whether it's practice or in game, very few people do it. I bet it'll be the only time Georgetown sees that this year. And it doesn't look like a screen, and it throws you off.
Riley misses the first. Billingsley will take a seat for the Hoyas. Caden Rice checks back in. And also Ryan Cornish in for Dartmouth. Second free throw by Riley, in and out, but the putback, Muhammad, nobody boxed him out. He put it back. That's his easiest 2 points he'll have. And now the full court pressure.
The press now, when you score, you can press. You know, if you don't score, you can't press. So right now we see Dartmouth's offense creating more aggression on defense. Good combination.
And patience again. Cornish, 3, air ball. I know he's got a lot of family and friends in attendance. They're going to let him know about it.
Well, he had the spectacular old school and one play earlier.
He did, that's right. How does nobody box out Muhammad here?
Muhammad's motor is at the highest level. You will never fault Muhammad for effort. He's going to drive, he's going to crash, he's going to post. Not that strong of a shooter now, but I'd like to see him in more isolations going to the rim. I think he's really hard to handle in that situation. Right here, they could have got it to him, but didn't.
Harris attacks, goes in amongst the trees. Shot is blocked, and a turnover. Back comes Cornish out of the pack the other way. Between the leg, hesitation, dribble, pull up, shot, swish.
I don't think he liked you calling him out on that last air ball, George. He's like, you know what? You don't think I got game? Here's another one for you all.
Cornish has 5, and the lead is 30-12. Now for Dartmouth. Muhammad will go baseline up. Nothing is easy right now for the Hoyas. The putback goes, but every shot is contested.
Keep feeding Muhammad. Tell him to drive. He's going to get fouled or score. He'll draw help, which will free other people up for offensive rebounds. I say you do what you're good at. Muhammad's a good driver right now.
And he's got 9 here early on. Cornish tried to go far side. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Dartmouth ball as Wes Slackert comes in for Brendan Berry, who will take a seat.
So potential offensive short-term solutions here are, like we said, feature Muhammad, driving, isolation more. I do think Harris needs to do more for this team. He's their best player. I don't mind seeing him make more aggressive mistakes. And the other more creative thing, play small ball. Put Rice at the center position. Put 5 perimeter players out there. I don't think Coach Ewing wants to do that, but it's an idea.
Cornish will try the 3 as the shot clock winds down and hits it.
That's a dagger. It's too early to be a game dagger, but that one hurts. Good defense, fading out of bounds, nothing but net.
8 points for the freshman, 3 of 4 from the line as Carey draws the foul, and you play defense for the entire shot clock, and a 3 at the end of that is a dagger, isn't it?
You know, here comes the 3 right here. Kick out, hand in the face, almost blocked it, and just a teardrop through the bottom of the net. Cornish was a terrific high school player. I think the Ivy League needs to be put on notice about Cornish.
Wilson tried to get the give and go and travels. The last 5 minutes, Cornish has 8 points in the last 5 minutes of this game.
I looked at his high school tape. I told Coach McLaughlin, I think your freshmen, in particular Cornish, are really good. And like all coaches, he downplayed it. He says, yeah, he's really good, but you know, our veterans really know what they're doing. The freshmen are going to have to learn. Well, I think Coach McLaughlin's learning. This guy's a gamer.
If he looks over to you and nods, then we'll know why. Rye steps back now with 15 to shoot, approaching the 4-minute mark. Cornish from way out, why not? Hits another one. Ryan Cornish is feeling it here early on in the first half for Dartmouth, who has a 36-14 lead, and he has the last 8 points for Dartmouth.
Big time, to say the least.
Harris will try it from way out. That's back rim, no. Rebound underneath, fought for, and out of the pack. Comes Dartmouth with the basketball. Skip ahead, Cornish again, why not? Stop, pop, front rim, no. I don't have a problem with that shot. You got to keep doing it. He's feeling it.
Yeah,
as a coach, maybe not, but
no, a guy like that, you let him go.
Carey breaks the streak with a 3 at the top of the key. The captain giving the fans something to cheer about. 36-17 now, Hoyas trail.
Carey and Rice have to be good shooters for this Georgetown team, but people have to create for them to get those shots too now. But if Carey and Rice can shoot it and Muhammad and Harris can create, that's a winning formula.
Slackert in the corner, now up to Samuels. Shot clock at 5. Gets a screen, goes around in the paint. Why not? All the way to the basket. Shot missed. Harris comes out of the pack with the basketball to Rice. Cornish picks him up. Is he going to draw the charge? He does. He does it on both ends of the floor.
That's Cornish's second turnover he caused. He did the same thing on Billingsley, sat on the right hand.
Timeout on the floor. Cornish feeling it. His homecoming. Draining from outside the arc. He's on fire, and Dartmouth leads 36-17.
Kyler, what are you doing? Kyler's getting an edge on his passing game with these VR training goggles. First down. Go deep. Ooh. Touchdown.
Just like Kyler Murray gets an edge on his game, you can get an edge on refinancing with low rates from the experts at Rocket Mortgage.
I'll get a broom.
When you need a competitive edge in the housing game, Rocket can.
Training our bodies helps our minds. To go after the moments which develop us into who we are. This is why I use iFit. This is Nordic Track.
Complete nutrition made simple. Very simple. It's for those of us looking for one thing with all the best things. 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients. One scoop, one glass. Comprehensive and convenient daily nutrition made for just about everybody. AG1 by Athletic Greens. Welcome to Essentialist Nutrition.
With our unique tub-over-tub installation in just a day, Bathfitter doesn't just fit your bath, it fits your busy schedule. Why have over 2 million people welcomed Bathfitter into their homes? It just fits. Bathfitter. Call now or visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
It's a great time to get Domino's, because right now, if you order online and carry out with Domino's Carside Delivery between 4 to 9, you'll get 49% off all menu price pizzas. See what we did there? With the 4 and the 9?
Kinda funny.
Get 49% off all menu price pizzas for a limited time only.
Cornish was an electric offensive player in high school, one of the best players in DC, and he's quickly taking his talents to the next level in an NBA arena, Big East opponent, and there you see doing it on both ends, and it's a combination of skill and intangibles. It's obviously he's a terrific shooter, but he also knows the game. He's sitting on people's strong hand and having an unbelievable breakout game in just the second game of his career.
And Georgetown continues to struggle. Muhammad, 4 of 9, has 9 points. Rest of the team, John, just 3 of 19 for 8 points. 7 field goals, 7 turnovers for the Hoyas, who come out with the pressure. And Dartmouth very patient to break that press.
Well, they're well-schooled offensively, and they do have some veterans out there. You know, right there, Barry, Rye, Samuels, those are all veteran players. For Georgetown out there, you got Carey and Harris, but Dartmouth a little more experience and got that second game under the belt.
Rye uses all of the shot clock, but loses it going up. McLaughlin saying, shoot the ball, had the shot, should have shot it. But you're right, the senior's being patient. Samuel's a senior as well. Harren Rye, the 5th year.
You know, continuity in college basketball trumps everything, even great young talent. Now there's the isolation I like. This guy's a monster.
Oh, nice feed underneath. Tries a two-handed slam. Jordan Riley, and gets it to go.
So when you have a penetrator like Muhammad, he is like a magnet. He will draw other defenders, and that opens up people up for cutting, offensive rebound. You know, Muhammad, highly touted preseason freshman of the year. Let's see if he can keep creating.
And the full court pressure again, trying to speed him up a little bit. Get it above half court, and they do. Brendan Berry back in the game. Kristowiak up high. 1.5 to go here, first half. Samuels trying to go baseline. Nice help defense there by the Hoyas. Back to the corner. Kristowiak now baseline. Ball's loose underneath. Picked up by Carey for the Hoyas. Trying to get something going here before the end of the half. Far side. Riley will try a 3. No good. And a foul underneath. Is that going to be on Muhammad?
Watch the back down, the isolation. Now Cornish says, I better help out. And while he's looking to help out on Muhammad, they know, Riley knows he's got a free cut to the basket because Cornish is so occupied with Muhammad. Smart cut.
And Kristowiak late to get over there on there, wasn't he?
Yes. So the key position on these presses is always the point man. Right now it's Rice. Can that point man get a deflection? Or can he at least slow down your passing by harassing it? And when that pass is slower, you have rotations for steals.
And the full court pressure again from the Hoyas. Trying to get some turnovers. Oh, did Ryan almost go up and down? He didn't. Samuel breaks it nice in front of the Hoya bench. 20 to shoot now as they get into their offense. Under a minute to go here, first half. Dartmouth very impressive here early on. 36-19 lead. There's Barry, top of the key 3. Nope, we're gonna get an offensive foul. Is it a legal screen up top?
Yeah, Agbu was rolling to the basket, but went too quick and rolled right into a defender. Good call. Here's Agbu, who's gonna roll right into Harris right there. You can't run into people on the move.
And Dartmouth, a little bit sluggish right now. 3 straight turnovers.
2-for-1 territory for Georgetown if they can get a quick shot, and they do.
And there's your quick shot, Rice. In and out, no good. Rebound, Dartmouth. And Garrison Wade. You wanted the quick shot, you got that was a good look too.
Yeah, it makes sense. You always want 2 shots instead of 1. Too many college teams don't do that. All the pro teams do.
Barry working one-on-one with Harris.
Harris's defense and Barry's been quiet. Their team's been good, but Barry's been quiet because of Harris's defense.
He started 2 for 2, and there's a steal at the top. Harris picks his pocket, going to go all the way in for the layup. Finger roll layup is good. 10 seconds and counting into the first half. That's what the Hoyas needed, some sort of spark. They get it on the defensive end now as Samuels will come over 4 seconds. 3, gets all the way to the basket. Whistle. Is he going to shoot 2 or is it on the floor? 2 shots. It's not what you want to do is hear the Hoyas.
Right there. Oh, there's the
he slapped
slap.
him, yeah.
That's an excellent call by Earl Watson on that. We didn't see it from from the opposite side of the court, but that was a terrific call. And really, in that situation, a defense needs to be solid. This is not a good outcome with just a few seconds left to put someone on the line.
Samuel, first free throw is good. 37-21 now with just 2.9 to go here in the first half. Very impressive first half for Dartmouth, coming off their first game of the year, lost to BC. And the Hoyas seeing the floor for the first time.
So this is a team that's well schooled in special situations. Let's say if they try to make a long pass here to still score in 2.9 seconds. A lot of teams will just heave up a half-court shot. Let's see if Dartmouth has something better designed.
And they're going to get a violation. I think Beard stepped in the lane, didn't he? Yes, he did. Another free throw.
It's another, frankly, freshman mistake. That's just, Beard's just eager. He wants to get the rebound, and he's just got to learn to wait to the release of the ball.
Patrick Ewing screaming, box out. Second free throw. Oh, in and out, no good. Here come the Hoyas out of the pack. Heave at the buzzer at the half. Doesn't go for Jordan Riley. 37-21, Dartmouth with the lead. Here's what's coming up on our Jeep halftime report. Rob, Raph, Lav, and Jimmy talk Georgetown's great basketball history. We'll also get some first half stats. As Dartmouth leads the Hoyas here, 37-21, a very impressive first half for Dartmouth. And they've come out on fire. The freshman for the Hoyas trying to keep them in it, but the freshman for Dartmouth, especially Ryan Cornish, getting it done. Dartmouth with a 37-21 lead here at the half.
How to have an epic adventure. Step 1, get outside. Step 2, nope, that's it. No more steps. When everyone feels welcome, it's better out here. Here, 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 and here. Because being outside isn't about what you do. It's about that feeling you get. However you choose, whoever you are, we're here to help you live your adventure every step of the way. Eddie Bauer.
Oh, here comes the interception.
Oh! Sean?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
If it's that will leave a mark season, it's Walgreens season.
When you hear cough, cough, sneeze, sneeze, it's time for plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold Relief. Dissolves quickly, instantly ready to start working. So you can bounce back fast with Alka-Seltzer Plus.
What if I was an overly enthusiastic personal trainer? Could I still get the Patrick price?
Yep. State Farm has rates that fit any budget.
Sweet.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
I love every bit of what I do. Something about getting into a tractor early in the morning.
It's in your blood, is what it is.
I've always wanted to be a cowboy.
You have to be tough, you have to be gritty. No matter what it is doing outside, you have to get the job done.
When you love what you do, you never work a day in your life, and that's how we feel.
Learn to appreciate the simple things that make you happy.
The Quarter Pound King in the 2 for $6, only at BK.
I got some things to get off my chest, so I'm going to go ahead and kick this one off. Receivers, notoriously divas, we know that.
You really gonna say that as a player?
Personality doesn't make plays.
You went to Columbia?
They're smart. What's the difference between the old school and the new school?
Hey, ain't where you from, it's where you at.
How many footballs were on the field at one time?
32. Remaining. One.
Speak for yourself. Weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern on FS1.
20 seconds,
Eyes the camera. 4, 3, 2. All right, here we go.
It's showtime.
This is my house.
Clock is ticking. Do your thing.
He take that drop step, he's dunking it on you.
I thought you actually had done your homework for once.
Are we gonna be clean or are we gonna be dirty? Cause I'm gonna give it back to you plus shipping and handling.
What? I will bet you all you want to bet.
I would love this.
What is happening?
How you doing? You good?
I'm really good.
We welcome you to the Jeep Halftime Report. Oh, we're having a good time today, aren't we? Jim Jackson, Steve Lavin, Bill Raftery. I'm Rob Stone here with you. We'll get you back out for the second half shortly. But first, why don't we take an in-depth look at the history, the magical moments in Georgetown basketball history with our halftime highlights sponsored by Jeep. First, a quick look at the history. My goodness, the Hoyas and the Big East synonymous, right? Year 43, the winningest coach. Who else but their all-time leading scorer?
Sleepy
Floyd, 2,304 points. Of course, that memorable national title to go with 10 Big East titles. We're going to talk history with Georgetown, but the most recent impactful moment in memory created by Georgetown last season, that improbable run through the Big East tournament as the number 8 seed to punch their ticket to the big dance. Of course, Patrick Ewing was the architect for that run. He was also a major component for your most memorable moment.
Do you recall the story where he couldn't get in the Garden for the tournament? They didn't know who he was. I mean, come on.
Right here, right?
It was great.
You know how many years I've been here?
The
number is up there. The number is right up there.
They had to fight his way 3 to 4 years in the finals in the early 80s. And John was just magnificent. I knew John as a high school coach at St. Anthony's. We recruited some of his kids. And the way he developed his philosophy of attack was extraordinary. And, you know, when you have a leader like Patrick that works as hard as he does, Houston beware, and they certainly were. It was just fitting, and we all knew him, and we were so happy for him to accomplish the NCAA championship. And, you know, he just sort of set the tone for the league, too, that you better come ready to play or you're going to go home empty.
Yeah, I mean, where to begin? We could go on for a half an hour talking about John Thompson if we had a longer segment. But what jumps out to me, obviously, the numbers, 24 postseasons, 20 NCAA tournaments, first African-American to win a national title. But most impressive was how he used his platform for things that transcend basketball, that are more important than the game, social justice, an advocate for student athletes, you know, fought the NCAA on Prop 48 and really had a spirit of inclusiveness, looking out for the little guy. And that's what I remember about John Thompson most in terms of following the game and being so impressed with his leadership.
But his leadership extended beyond the game of basketball, because a lot of coaches always talk about being a father figure. I'm going to recruit your son and he'll be under my tutelage and I'm going to take care of him. A lot of coaches don't follow through. That was not the case with John Thompson. If you talk to anybody that's played for him, whether you agreed or disagreed with some of his tactics, he always wanted to look out for the young men, especially the African-American male. He knew the challenges in which they were going to face once they left that university, so he tried to prepare them for not just the game of basketball, but the biggest game of all, which is life. So to me, when I think about John Thompson's, it's not the wins and losses, it's not the national championship, it's not the title. It's the man, the father figure, the imposing figure that he made an imprint on those young men's lives that continues through this day.
You know, I'm told when he did pass away, they have a statue, I think, of Father Healy, who was the original president, and they put the towel over the statue in memory of John. Of course, that great statue of him in the hallway of their workout place. Just an amazing guy. What an impact, not only in college basketball, but on so many young people.
And one of the great elements of his tenure is that, in essence, it's kind of still continuing, right? There's a lot of Big John in Patrick Ewing and the way he runs this Georgetown Hoya program. Enjoy the second half of your game coming up after the break.
We love our house. Been here for years.
Yeah, but there's an animal in the attic.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Get a free Thanksgiving dinner with Ibotta, with 100% cash back on turkey, potatoes, veggies, and more. Relax, dinner's covered, because the best things in life are free. Download the Ibotta app to get your free Thanksgiving dinner.
When you spend all year serving others, when you lead by example, you don't just land on the nice list, you get rewarded by becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate all the good you've done this year at the Ram Black Friday sales event.
Get 1 full year of no extra cost Sirius XM on us and 0% financing for 72 months plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2021 Ram 1500 Bighorn.
Oh man, what are we gonna do now?
You can raise your credit scores instantly with Experian.
Really? Hey, I'm up 13 points. And I got approved for a great credit card, too.
Boost your credit scores instantly, free, only with
Experian.
Go to Experian.com or get the app now.
Open the key. Oh, the lava's frozen.
Huh?
Get down here, my treasure.
Yes.
Use the water to protect the treasure. Oh, no! What?
No.
Try again. Freeze the lava first. There you go, Orc. Slide the key. Here comes the treasure. Oh, no! Download and solve the puzzles now.
At Domino's, unlike other delivery apps that add surprise fees, we're adding on $50 million in surprise frees. So you could get surprise-free cheesy bread.
Surprise-free cheesy bread!
Or something else. When you order delivery online from Domino's.
What a race!
That was awesome.
The NHRA Finals, Pomona, Sunday at 4 Eastern on FS1.
I got some things to get off my chest, so I'm gonna go ahead and kick this one off. Receivers, notoriously divas, we know that.
You really gonna say that as a player?
Personality doesn't make plays.
You went to Columbia?
They're smart. What's the difference between the old school and the new school? Hey, ain't where you from, it's where you at. How many footballs were on the field at one time? Carried it 2, remaining 1.
Speak for yourself. Weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern on FS1.
20 seconds.
Five the camera. 4, 3, 2. All right, here we go.
It's showtime.
This is my house.
Clock is ticking. Do your thing.
He take that drop step, he's dunking it on you.
I thought you actually had done your homework for once.
Are we gonna be clean or are we gonna be dirty? Cause I'm gonna give it back to you plus shipping and handling.
What? I will bet you all you want to bet.
I would love this.
What is happening?
How you doing? You good?
I'm really good.
Monday on FS1, the Gavitt tip-off games begin as two elite conferences go head-to-head. First, number 11, Illinois facing Marquette. Then it's Providence taking on Wisconsin. Catch all the action Monday starting at 7 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app. Halftime here in the nation's capital. Dartmouth with an impressive first half and a 37-21 lead over Georgetown. First half stats are next.
From roof to foundation, the damage to your home can be devastating from clogged gutters, leaking roofs, rotting wood and fascia, and flooded basements. Protect your entire home with Leaf Filter, the nation's #1 rated gutter protection system. Once our ladders go up, you can put yours down forever.
One of the things that I like the most is that I don't have to get back on the ladder anymore.
Leaf Filter starts by cleaning, sealing, and realigning your gutters. We then install our micro mesh screen over your existing gutters, which is guaranteed to filter out everything except for water.
Trying other products is what made us finally go to Leaf Filter.
And Leaf Filter's lifetime transferable warranty makes it an extraordinary value.
Leaf Filter is going to make my home more valuable, especially when I go to sell it.
Call 833-LEAF-FILTER or go to getleaffilter.com for your free gutter inspection and estimate. Call or log on today and save 15%.
Oh, here comes the interception.
go!
Sean?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
If it's that will leave a mark season, it's Walgreens season.
How to have an epic adventure. Step 1, get outside. Step 2, nope, that's it. No more steps. When everyone feels welcome, it's better out here. Here, 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 and here. Because being outside isn't about what you do. It's about that feeling you get. However you choose, whoever you are, we're here to help you live your adventure every step of the way. Eddie Bauer.
Cough, cough, sneeze, sneeze. Needs. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold Relief. Dissolves quickly, instantly ready to start working. So you can bounce back fast with Alka-Seltzer Plus. Now available for fast sinus relief.
Number 11 Illinois faces Marquette. Then Providence takes on Wisconsin. The Gavitt tip-off games begin Monday at 7 Eastern on FS1.
Dak and Zeke lead the Cowboys against the Falcons, or the Vikings battle the Chargers.
Wow!
Sunday on Fox. Check for the game in your area.
I got some things to get off my chest, so I'm gonna go ahead and kick this one off. Receivers, notoriously divas, we know that. You really gonna say that as a player? Personality doesn't make plays. You went to Columbia? You're smart. What's the difference between the old school and the new school? Hey, ain't where you from, it's where you at. How many footballs were on the field at one time? Carry the 2, remain 1.
Speak for yourself. Weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern on FS1.
20 seconds,
Fire the camera. 4, 3, 2, right, here we go.
It's showtime.
This is my
Clock is ticking. Do your thing.
He take that drop step, he's dunking it on you.
I thought you actually had done your homework for once.
Are we gonna be clean or are we gonna be dirty? Cause I'm gonna give it back to you plus shipping and handling.
What? I will bet you all you want to bet.
I would love this.
What is happening?
How you doing? You good?
I'm really good.
Back here at Capital One Arena, the halftime report, sponsored by Jeep. There's only one. Dartmouth with an impressive first half and a 37-21 lead.
Yeah, there's no way to sugarcoat these stats. Georgetown got outplayed on both ends of the court, but 16 points, not insurmountable. There's Timothy Iguefe, who normally would be the starting center for Georgetown. He's out today. Normally that would be a significant loss. He is their best big man, the most physical big man. But right now, Georgetown's issues are more systematic. It's not really just the center position. And you talk about freshmen gaining experience, they'll have to learn to chip away the lead here. And as I said, 16 points, not insurmountable.
We'll switch ends, and second half underway. Dartmouth with the basketball first. Barry, who started hot in this game, 2 for 2 the first 4 minutes, then 0 for 5 after that. On the floor to start, as is Samuels. Back to Slacker, now at the top to Samuels. 10 seconds to shoot. Again, Dartmouth using a lot of the shot clock, and a backdoor cut. And Rye falls down, turnover into the hands of the Hoyas. Here comes Muhammad the other way, up, under, layup, good. Good start to the half for the Hoyas.
Muhammad is a monster when he's going to the rim.
37-23 was Patrick Ewing's halftime message to his team as far as chipping away. Obviously, you can't get it all back at once.
No, it's you want to go every media timeout. You want to win every 4-minute segment. And, of course, the way to do that is just possession by possession. Good start for Georgetown.
Rye thought about it, went backdoor there, thought about it for a second. Samuels up top, now to Barry. 3 seconds to shoot. I don't know if he sees it. Now he does. 3, no good. Good start defensively to this half for the Hoyas as they force another miss and they get the ball back.
Georgetown's defense on Barry has been pretty good. They're struggling more offensively, but here's a solution. Get it to your 5-star preseason rookie of the year and let him go. In transition or in the half court, isolate him. I think he's tough to stop one-on-one.
Hoya ball, Harris controls, near side, 3 in the corner for Rice, got it! Quick 5-0 start to this half for Georgetown.
Terrific design play by Coach Ewing. Wilson sets a fade screen to the corner that gets Carey open. No, I'm sorry, Rice open.
Hoya's coming out swinging here in this second half, just what they needed to do. And Slacker draws a foul out high on Rice, who hit his first 3 points of the game. A 12-1 run now, John, for the Hoyas, dating back to this first half.
There's Wilson sitting in the fade screen for Rice in the corner. Nice execution. And again, this team has to have role definition. The point guard, Harris, Muhammad can be the driver, the isolation guy. They got the 7-footers. Carey and Rice have to be knock-em-down shooters. If everyone's great in their role, that's the formula for Georgetown's success.
Nice find by Barry on the far side. Now to Samuels, top of the key. He'll try a three. In and out, no good. Rebound, Muhammad for the Hoyas. Quickly up court. That's what they need to do. They carry back to Muhammad. Thought about a three. Now near side Rice. He'll take it. Got it! Caden Rice, a three, and just like that, the Hoyas down 37-29. Great start to the half for Georgetown.
Everyone doing their job. Muhammad driving, a mature play, kicks it out, doesn't force it when he gets into traffic, gets the assist.
And Coach McLaughlin's seen enough. A hot start to the half for the Hoyas, now on a 15-0 run. Dartmouth, no field goals in the last 6 minutes and 20 seconds, and we've got a ball game, folks. Hoyas back in it with the hot shooting to start this second half.
This is exactly why we chose leaf filter.
Before leaf filter, our gutters would get so clogged.
Tree limbs, bird nests.
Our house is 2 stories tall. Getting up to these gutters is very dangerous.
We always hired somebody to clean these, and that was very expensive.
Leaf filter was a lifesaver.
When the salesman came over and showed us how they work, gave us interest-free financing, and the price was right, it was a no-brainer.
The leaf filter installation process was so simple and easy.
They got our entire 4,000 square foot house all fitted out and installed in less than a day.
And we noticed the difference right away.
Now, all these gutters are actually doing what they're supposed to do.
Our downspouts flow freely now.
I don't have to worry about climbing up the ladder.
My home is better protected.
Their whole process was so simple. I'm saving a ton of money, and it's only increased the value to my home.
Call 833-LEAF-FILTER or go to getleaffilter.com for your free gutter inspection and estimate. Call or log on today and save 15%.
Oh, here comes the interception.
Oh! Sean?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
If it's that will leave a mark season, it's Walgreens season.
How to have an epic adventure. Step 1, get outside. Step 2, nope, that's it. No more steps. When everyone feels welcome, it's better out here. Here, 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 and here. Because being outside isn't about what you do. It's about that feeling you get. However you choose, whoever you are, we're here to help you live your adventure every step of the way. Eddie Bauer.
Open the key. Oh, the lava's frozen. Get down here, my treasure. Use the water to protect the treasure. Oh, no! All my treasures have turned to stone. Download and solve the puzzles now.
Georgetown on a 15-1 run. Muhammad leading the way, getting to the rim. Team definition, the good shooter Rice knocking a couple down back-to-back threes by Rice. They're playing together, and most importantly, they're getting stops on the other end too. Again, not only the 15 points, but only giving up 1 point to Dartmouth during this comeback run.
And to your point about defense, Georgetown, no turnovers. They forced Dartmouth into 5 in the last 6 minutes in this 15-1 run for the Hoyas. And we've got ourselves a game, folks.
It's hard to play with the big lead because your opposition, listen, these are well-coached, proud programs, especially in the case of Georgetown. They're going to come out harder, and it's hard not to relax a little bit when you got a big lead, too.
It's human nature, right?
It is.
Let's see what Dartmouth comes out with off the timeout. A three. Good look at a three from Agbu, but doesn't go. Back come the Hoyas. Another chance. Hesitation. Far side pull-up jumper for Carey. Got it and one. He'll go to the line to try and finish the three-point play as the entire bench gets up to help him out.
Momentum is a real thing. Dartmouth had it in the first half. Right now, the basket's getting bigger for Georgetown. Carey, the team captain, with the big old school and one.
And Patrick Ewing right over to help him up too.
Now this will energize Georgetown's defense. Right now, for Dartmouth, it's more important than ever to really execute, to cut hard, to execute their offense and not let Georgetown's athleticism result in more empty possessions or turnovers.
Free throw is good. I was going to ask you if you'd come out in a little pressure again, but they're going to fall back a little bit. Cornish has checked back into the game. That's their secret weapon right now for Dartmouth. As the lead is 5. We played just 3 minutes in this second half. Aaron Rye back to Samuels. 9 seconds to shoot. Good defense by the Hoyas. Aggressive defense right now by Georgetown. Samuels gonna have to put it up 3 seconds. I don't know if they see it. Rye's gonna have to shoot. He does. Top of the key. 3. No. Shot clock violation. It doesn't hit anything. Turnover. Hoya basketball.
I mentioned in the first half, we will see Georgetown improve, not just obviously this season, but throughout this game. First games are difficult.
And Ryan Mutombo's father, Dikembe, sitting down to our right, standing and applauding.
There's very few legends, but that's a real one there.
Rice again, the 3! Caden Rice has come out on fire here in the second half, and it's a 2-point ball game.
The grad transfer was brought here to be a sniper, and he's sniping right now from 3-point range. That's his role.
Barry will attack, almost lost it into the hands of Rye in the paint, back out to Barry, wide open 3, got it. Boy, did Dartmouth need that.
That stops the bleeding a bit.
After just 1 point in the last 8 minutes for Dartmouth, which we had seen Georgetown do in the first half, and now the Hoyas a 21-4 run. Attack the basket as Harris doesn't go. Out of the pack comes Samuels. Back to Barry, thought about it, now Cornish in front of the bench, 3, up, and he gets the hometown roll there for the freshman for the 3, and back-to-back shots for Dartmouth to put them back up 8 with 15:40 to go.
Beautiful passing, sharing of the ball, open person getting the ball without hesitation on that transition play for Dartmouth.
Carey, step back 3, got it! Back and forth we go for 3. The captain with the long 3, 43-38. Samuels quickly attacks the basket the other way. Now good defense by the Hoyas, and they'll have to back it out. Cristoia picked up by Wilson, now to Cornish. Near side, puts the ball on the floor. Oh, nice little shake and bake. Cornish attacks, back up top. Samuels will try a 3 at the top and hit it. It's a 3-point shooting contest. You and I are next, by the way.
It's a terrific back and forth right now, and it's good defense against good offense. These last couple minutes have been good basketball by both teams.
Dante Harris, near side to Muhammad. Nice defense by Cornish as well. Muhammad spin in the lane. Cornish strips it, ball fought loose on the far side. Picked up by Barry. Here comes Dartmouth on the break. 46-38 with the lead. Cornish from way out will try a 3. No good. Rebound Rice. And I like the Hoyas not walking it up either. Muhammad in the paint. Layup good on Cornish. The Hoyas finding the holes right there and getting it done. 46-40 now.
If you haven't seen Muhammad yet, it's pretty clear he is a power guard. He is a posting, driving, downhill perimeter player, and he'll develop into more than that, but right now, that's his strength. His shot chart needs to be around the paint.
Harris playing really good defense, John. There you go. Now a 3 on the near side. That's back rim, no good. Hoyas with the rebound again, not walking it up. Here comes Harris across the timeline. Bounce pass to Muhammad, near side will attack. Bumped, fall down, no call. Into the hands of Rye, out of the pack. Here comes Samuels, near side. Crossover dribble, now Harris picks him up on top, switching it up. Off of Barry, they've switched now. Samuels at the top, 15 to shoot, gets a first step up. Did Wilson get a piece of that? He didn't. Ball off the front of the rim and a putback by Cristoia. And McLaughlin's going to call a timeout. That'll take us to the under 16. The pace has picked up, the action has picked up. Back-to-back 3s, dueling dunks, and we've got ourselves a game. 48-40, Dartmouth with the lead.
It's a primetime showdown in the ATL on Thursday Night Football.
And here we go.
Rookie of the Year candidate Mac Jones leads the Patriots.
What a throw.
To battle Matty Ice and the Falcons.
Touchdown.
Patriots, Falcons, Thursday Night Football on Fox, NFL Network, and streaming on Prime Video.
In this market, you'll find Fisher Investments is different than other money managers.
Different how? Don't you just ride the wave?
No. We actively manage client portfolios based on our forward-looking views of the market.
But you still sell investments that generate high commissions, right?
No, we don't sell commission products. We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in our clients' best interests.
So when do you make more money? Only when your clients make more money?
Yep. We do better when our clients do better. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
If you watch football on TV, you need Fubo TV. The most college football you can get without cable. Plus, games in 4K included at no extra charge. Try free at FuboTV.com.
What's my safe flight story? My truck is my livelihood. So when my windshield cracked, the experts at Safe Flight Auto Glass came right to me with service I could trust. Right, girl?
Safe Flight Repair, Safe Flight Replace.
Refinancing your mortgage through Credible.com could save you thousands in interest or reduce your monthly payments, leaving more money and time for the things that matter most. You could get pre-qualified mortgage refinance rates from multiple lenders.
Visit Credible.com to see how much you could save.
College Hoops is sponsored by Jeep. There's only one. Back here at Capital One Arena, Dartmouth with an 8-point lead over Georgetown. And John, we've seen the action pick up.
Well, the best shooters in this game are starting to heat up. Rice, Barry, both established shooters. Carey, 44% on threes last year. Georgetown needs him shooting it. Cornish, the highly touted freshman from DC. And then dropping the assist to his backcourt partner, Samuels. The threes are raining over here right now.
Yes, they are. The fans are into this. By the way, how great is this? We haven't talked about this enough. This is a great crowd today. The place is into it. The fans are into it. The students are here. First time in over 600 days that the Hoya has been back in this building, and they're getting a treat right now.
Absolutely. College basketball produced memories for so many people, and there's memories being built right here on opening night for Georgetown today. Patrick
Gooding won't like that. A turnover off the timeout. 3 in the corner by Cornish. No. Harris rebound for the Hoyas. As Ryan Mutombo has checked in the game for Georgetown, as has Jalen Billingsley. Harris will stop and pop top of the key. No. Put back, counted, and one. Mutombo with the putback. He was fouled underneath. That's how powerful he is. He was pushed in the back, fouled, and he got it to go.
Well, he's posted up deep, has deep position, and gets his first 2 points of his career, hopefully the first 3 points of his career over here. It's something to remember because everyone expects Mutombo to have a tremendous career over here.
Look at the touch on that. Nicely, you did that for him.
So the thing about the touch on that, you know, the word is, it's his first game, but the word is he's very skilled. Of course, people will think of his dad. I mean, no one's going to play defense like his dad. One of the best defenders in NCAA and NBA history, but a more skilled offensive version of a Mutombo right now.
Wade attacks, doesn't get it to go. That's off for Stoyak. That's going to be Georgetown ball. He doesn't believe it, and I think that's the right call. 48-43, Georgetown back in this game. It cut the lead to 2 on a 21-1 run. Then Dartmouth goes on an 11-5 run. Hoyas getting it again. Mutombo fired up and one. Another chance for a three-point play. Look at it. And his dad approves.
That's outstanding. And Coach Ewing, opposing coaches have told me he does a great job of getting the right guys, the right ball in the right place at the right time. He wanted to feed Mutombo's confidence coming off that lap
down
basket.
Baseline to my right, across from the Dartmouth bench. Across from the Dartmouth bench.
Yeah, you think of feeding the hot hand with regards to shooter. Well, you could feed the big fellas too when they're on a roll. That's exactly what Coach Ewing did. That was a set play to keep the ball coming to Mutombo, and he produces.
He is to my right across from the Dartmouth bench baseline. Probably free throw line extended, maybe a little bit further down. The Hoyas 9 for 11 in this half as Mutombo again with the three-point play, and we've got ourselves a 2-point ball game. Slacker picked up high by Jordan Riley, stops in the paint, nowhere to go. Look at the defense picked up by the Hoyas. Barry behind his back, fade away. That's going to be short. Carey with the rebound. Here come the Hoyas, chance to tie or take the lead. Skip pass near side, Riley.
It's a great catch by Riley to stop that from going out of bounds.
Mutombo puts it on the floor, back up high to Harris now. Screen. The Billingsley trying to get on the post, and why not from Mutombo? The baby hook doesn't go. Riley's coming in for the rebound. Loose ball goes out of bounds. It will be Dartmouth basketball. But the Hoyas right back in it. It's a 2-point game here in DC.
Open the key. Oh, the lava's frozen.
Huh?
Get down here, my treasure.
Yes.
Use the water to protect the treasure. Oh, no! What?
No.
Try again. Freeze the lava first. There you go, Orc. Slide the key. Here comes the treasure. Oh, no! Download and solve the puzzles now.
Oh, here comes the interception.
Oh! Sean?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
If it's that will leave a mark season, it's Walgreens season.
When you order Domino's delivery online, instead of adding surprise fees like other delivery apps, we're adding $50 million in surprise frees. Camera's a little close to that lava cake, isn't it? That's better. Order Domino's delivery online and you might get more than you expect with one of these surprise frees.
Terry, I'm assuming that's your own money that you're giving away to the winners of the Fox Bet Super 6. Terry, this is your money!
Download the free-to-play Fox Bet Super 6 app now to win $100,000 of Terry's money.
I got some things to get off my chest, so I'm going to go ahead and kick this one off. Receivers, notoriously divas, we know that. You really gonna say that as a player? Personality doesn't make plays.
You went to Columbia?
You're smart. What's the difference between the old school and the new school? Hey, ain't where you from, it's where you at. How many footballs were on the field at one time? Carry the 2, remain 1.
Speak for yourself. Weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern on FS1.
20 seconds.
Fire the camera. 4, 3, 2. All right, here we go.
It's showtime.
This is my
Clock is ticking. Do your thing.
He take that drop step. He's dunking it on you.
I thought you actually had done your homework for once.
Are we gonna be clean or are we gonna be dirty? Cause I'm gonna give it back to you plus shipping and handling.
What? I will bet you all you want to bet.
Love this.
What is happening?
How you doing? You good?
I'm really good.
The two-time Big East Defensive Player of the Year. Liking what he's seeing from his son so far, isn't he?
Well, as we said, one of the most dominant defensive players in the history of the game. But his son, Ryan, a little bit more of an offensive player here early in his career. Of course, his defense will develop, but you know, there's literally never going to be another Dikembe Mutombo. But Ryan, in his own right, is going to, I think, be a very good two-way center.
And we've seen the offensive output here already, or what he's capable of, I should say. Billingsley picks the pocket out high, everybody on the floor. That's what we like to see. Look out, Muhammad out of the pack, two-handed slam, and we're tied at 48.
This is a very athletic Georgetown team. They should be able to defend and rebound and run. They should thrive in a gritty style.
10 of 12 to start this half.
Billingsley at 6'8" with the little tap out against the guard and then scrapping on the floor. And Muhammad picks up the spoils and finishes, but it all started with the effort of Billingsley.
We're tied for the first time. The Hoyas have never led in this game. They get a stop here on the defensive end. See what happens. And a steal. Look out, ahead of the pack. One-handed throwdown for Jordan Riley. And the Hoyas lead for the first time today, 50-48.
student section is bouncing. Riley got him going. The best athlete on an athletic Georgetown team.
Samuels trying to quiet the crowd, and he does at the top of the key. That's a big shot.
He actually shushed them.
Well, the crowd's into it now. It's great to see. Stops at 36-12. Hoya run.
Isolation.
Muhammad at the top. Crossover in the paint. Up. Hanging. Shot blocked. Loose ball underneath, and Garrison Wade out of it. Out of the pack for Dartmouth. Hesitation will go right at the glass for the layup. That is good. Did Muhammad try and stop him too high instead of getting back on defense?
That was obviously too easy. But this Dartmouth team answering the call, getting hit in the mouth, but coming right back at Georgetown.
And Muhammad throws it away. Turnover for the Hoyas.
Yeah, Coach Ewing says Riley's the best athlete on our team by far, and that's saying a lot because they have a team of athletes. Then the three-point answer and the shush.
I tell you what,
by Samuels.
I tell you what, for a senior to come down and pull that and quiet this crowd, you gotta love it. As a coach, are you sitting over there saying, no, 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 okay, that's fine.
You know what, times have changed. 20 years ago, you take them out of the game. Now seriously, you let them have emotion now.
And now another long three from Samuels, and he looks at his bench, and he's fired up. And just like that, Dartmouth is back up by 6.
What a great back-and-forth game in November in terms of competitiveness.
And you have to give Georgetown a lot of credit, not having played a game yet. Down big at the half, and Mutombo's going to get whistled for an offensive foul. Very easily could have gone away at halftime in this, and you talked about it's tough to play with a big lead.
Yeah, you really felt like Georgetown was going to come back. They're too proud, too athletic. They were going to be, they felt bad about their performance and responded in the right way.
Since the Hoya lead, Dartmouth has responded with an 8-0 run of its own. And just like that, up by 6. Back and forth we go here at Capital One Arena.
On my travels across the country, I came across this house with water dripping from the ceiling. You never know when something like this will happen. So let the Geico Insurance Agency help you with homeowners insurance and protect yourself from things like fire, theft, or in this case, water damage. Now, if I had to guess, I'd say somewhere upstairs there's a broken pipe.
Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance at geico.com.
56-50, Dartmouth with a lead over Georgetown. 9:25 to go here from Capital One Arena. George Wallace and Dr. John Giannini with you here courtside. What a basketball game we've got here. I'm very impressed with both sides. The way the Hoyas have gotten back in this thing, and then Taurus Samuels, the other side, now 5 of 8 from 3. He's got 20 points for Dartmouth.
So, as you said, credit to Georgetown for responding, but then most teams in this environment against this level of athleticism would have a hard time coming up with an answer back, but Dartmouth has, and Samuel's three-point shooting has been a big reason. 2 years ago, Samuel shot his threes in the 20s. He wasn't a knock-em-down shooter, but guys who work get better, and whatever work Samuel's did in the offseason in the last 2 years, it's shown with his shooting.
He had 10 points the other night in the season opening loss. Barry now will step back, hit a three in front of Dikembe Mutombo, and turns and looks at it. He knew exactly where he was on the court. Barry with the 3, and it's a 9-point game.
He had Mutombo behind him, but he also had Wilson in his face. Sandwiched by 7-footers.
See how the Hoyas respond now. Harris working the ball around, far side. Rice 3, in and out, no. Samuels rebound, looking to push for Dartmouth. 8:40 to go in this game. Samuels elbow jumper blocked by Wilson. Top to Krzyzewski. Now to Barry, and they'll reset a little bit. Harris playing strong defense on him. Kicks it near side to Wade, trying to go baseline spin. Out. 3. No for Rye. Rebound Georgetown. Now Harris will fire from 3. No good. Rebound to Barry. Approaching the 8-minute mark. 59-50. Barry top of the key. No. Wilson fighting for the rebound for the Hoyas. Davis controls, top of the key now. Near side, Carey will fire a three and hit. The captain, Donald Carey, for the three, and it's 6-point game.
Textbook pick and roll read by Harris. He tries to drive, can't. He looks at the roller. They've rotated. That means the shooter's open. He found the third option on the play, and it was the right option. Carey knocks it down.
They needed that, stopping the 11-0 run. But back comes Samuels right in front of the three-point, behind the three-point line. Hits another one, 62-53. A nice answer again by the senior.
I covered the Ivy League a couple of years ago before cancellations last year. Samuels didn't shoot the ball like that at that time. He is making a huge impact with his shooting.
Three, top of the key, no good. Wilson, I think, knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Dartmouth ball. As we hit the under 8 timeout, Taurus Samuels with 23 points. He's got 12 this half, and Dartmouth on top, 62-53.
When you spend all year serving others, when you lead by example, you don't just land on the nice list, you get rewarded by becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate all the good you've done this year at the Ram Black Friday sales event.
Get 1 full year of no extra cost Sirius XM on us and 0% financing for 72 months plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2021 Ram 1500 Bighorn.
How to have an epic adventure. Step 1, get outside. Step 2, nope, that's it. No more steps. When everyone feels welcome, it's better out here. Here, 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 and here. Because being outside isn't about what you do. It's about that feeling you get. However you choose, whoever you are, we're here to help you live your adventure every step of the way. Eddie Bauer.
When you hear cough, cough, sneeze, sneeze, it's time for plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold Relief. Dissolves quickly, instantly ready to start working. So you can bounce back fast with Alka-Seltzer Plus.
You're going to need a smaller cabinet because now you can take all those supplements you're taking or not taking and replace them with this. AG1 by Athletic Greens brings 75 vitamins, minerals, whole food sourced ingredients, probiotics, and adaptogens together in one place. It might just be the most comprehensive and convenient nutritional regimen on the planet. Immunity supporting, recovery enhancing, digestion improving, energy lifting. Made to the strictest quality standards. Made New Zealand. Made for just about everybody.
So if I was a sneakerhead, cashing in on that sweet employee discount, I could still get the Patrick price?
Yep. State Farm has rates that fit any budget.
Nice.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Brendan Barry for Dartmouth. 4 of 10 from beyond the arc. He now has 12 with that three right in front of Dikembe Mutombo. And he's got some connection to Georgetown. His grandfather, Jim, an All-American for the Hoyas, and named to the All-Century team in 2007.
I mean, it's a wonderful circle of life story, and what a proud day for the Barry family to see Brendan with his final year of college eligibility ahead of him, one of the best shooters in the country, and at the same time to see him go up against his legendary grandfather's alma mater. Just a real proud day for the Barry family.
He's shooting the ball well.
Well, he's, again, think of this. He has shot 44 or 45% on threes the last 4 years. No one does that. You have some variation. This guy's been good, but also as consistent as anyone anywhere.
4th on the active career list among D1 players beyond the arc. Samuels now far side. There he is again in front of his bench. Barry and one hits the three. Right on cue.
Design play out of the timeout. Credit Coach McLaughlin. Pick and roll with Barry coming off a screen by Kristoliak. Now, oh, there's the screen. It's actually Slackert setting the screen for him down there. Perfect timing, perfect execution, right play, but not only the right play, it was for the right player. Of course, not too hard a choice if you need a three to go with Barry.
And just like that, back up to a 66-53 lead. Let's see how the Hoyas respond now. The young freshman team got back in this game once, took a brief lead. Let's see how they respond to more adversity. Work around the perimeter. As Dartmouth now in the middle of an 18-3 run. Harris, far side, carry, stop. It's a 2, back rim, up, no good. Rebound, Aaron Rye.
Yeah, tough shot. Credit Dartmouth defense. Here's the butt screen.
Samuel, this is a crucial point for the Hoyas defense, isn't it?
Yes.
Kristowiak. Near side, Samuels gets a screen, steps back. 3, no. Offensive rebound by Dartmouth, and he is fouled. Rye is fouled by Carey as he left his feet.
Rye is a fun player to watch. He was the leading rebounder for Dartmouth 2 years ago, and that's saying a lot because they had an all-conference center. But Rye is versatile. He can go coast to coast. He handles the ball. He rebounds. He's a huge glue-type player for this team. And when I say glue, I mean that in the most positive way, that he keeps this team together and does a lot of detail work.
Cam Kristowiak tried to go backdoor to Samuels, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Georgetown basketball. Kristowiak, of course, has little basketball history in his family as well.
Larry Kristowiak, outstanding NBA player. His dad was also an outstanding coach at the University of Utah. And I had the pleasure of getting to know him, coach on some Under Armour events. And great family, and his son's off to an amazing start here. He had an injury 2 years ago, then COVID. This is his first week of playing basketball in real games in 3 years, and he's done terrific.
Sat out his freshman year with the injury. Yeah. Here come the Hoyas, down 13, under 6 to go here in their season opener. Work the ball around the perimeter. Big East preseason freshman of the year, Muhammad. Step back, he'll try a 3. Doesn't go. Nice box out by Dartmouth. Barry chases it down on the far side in front of the Hoya bench. It'll be out of bounds. Stay Georgetown basketball.
It's a battle down there. You know, Dartmouth with the physical box outs, but still can't come up with it. Slackert was fronting the post against the bigger Billingsby. It's a rumble down there in the paint right now. But I don't like Muhammad settling for the 3 right now. I like him isolated. I just think he is an elite driver, but not at this point a high-level shooter.
Off the inbound, nice defense by Dartmouth. Tough to get it in for the Hoyas, but Carey settles back up to Muhammad now. 15 to shoot. Hoyas being patient now. Like you said, you don't want to see him settle. See if they can get a good offensive shot here. Going away from the basket. Now Harris with 3 to shoot. He's going to have to put it up. He does, and hits.
That was out of necessity at the end of the shot clock, but Georgetown needs more Harris. I'll quote Coach Ewing a second time. He says he needs to do a lot. Sometimes he'll need to do too much because these freshmen will need some time, and until they're ready, Harris is going to have to make more plays like that.
Comes Samuels off a screen. Back to Rye. Played it perfectly. Now we'll attack. Shot is blocked underneath. Into the hands of Billingsley, now off to Muhammad. Coming back the other way. Hoyas need to make something happen. Whistle in the paint, foul out high.
So you know they like hot takes now. What's your bold prediction? I got a bold prediction. If Muhammad keeps driving to the basket and embraces his ability to do that, he could not only lead Georgetown in free throw attempts, he could lead the Big East in free throw attempts. I mean, this guy's going to get fouled a lot with his ability to get in the paint.
Nice design play off the inbound of Billingsley, and he missed the layup. Jump ball underneath. It's going to stay Georgetown ball. That was a nice set play off the inbound there.
Yeah, it's a simple cross screen. I'm surprised Rye was surprised on that. They had gone through that play and walked through this morning. Surprised the veteran wouldn't be ready.
Now another set inbound play, and Carey missed the shot. Great box out underneath. Back the other way is Rye. Nice catch underneath and kicks it back up. Slackert will try the 3. Front rim, no. Rye in there, hustling for the ball into the hands of Harris, who draws the foul. Aaron Rye's all over the place, isn't he?
He's a good player, and he's done that throughout his career. High energy, a nose for the ball, can handle the ball surprisingly well, got some point forward type skills. And here you see him against the bigger Billingsley, fronting the post and doing things on the defensive end. Wow, great defensive play by Barry. Blocked the shot from behind.
Carey coming off the screen. Now Barry, he'll shoot it from anywhere. You got to be careful. On the near side is Barry. Hesitation, will go baseline, come up and under with the left, tried to. But nice defense underneath by Carey, and he comes back the other way with it. Georgetown need to make something happen. 66-55, we're under 4 to go. There's Harris going to the hole. You needed more of him. There he is.
As the defending MVP of the Big East tournament, that's his role. Make things happen.
And trying to get Georgetown back in this, down 11.
Let's go, Buffalo! That's the form, baby.
Other delivery apps add surprise fees.
It's not cheap.
At Domino's, we're giving out surprise frees instead.
Freeze with an R.
But we're gonna let you know ahead of time. Maybe not like this, though. When you order delivery online, you could be surprised with free food, like lava cakes, stuffed cheesy bread, or pizza. Check the Domino's tracker to find out.
Honk if you like surprise freeze!
Instead of putting your vibe in words, we're putting it in a store. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store. Take your style quiz at stitchfix.com.
As someone who resembles someone else, I appreciate that Liberty Mutual knows everyone's unique. That's why they customize your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Oh yeah, that's the spot. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Now that's how I like to spend a Saturday afternoon. The crowd is excited. See, it's a good sign when you got headphones on like that, right? It's loud in here.
It is loud, and it's gone back and forth, and it's gotten a little more quiet lately because Dartmouth has answered the call. Georgetown came roaring back, and Dartmouth had an answer.
Now we talked about this young Georgetown team, and look at the schedule coming up for the Hoyas, starting in that Wooden Legacy Classic next week. On the road in South Carolina, and then of course Syracuse, TCU. Not going to be an easy road for Patrick Ewing's young team, is it?
No, fans and bracketologists can look towards those games, but for Coach Ewing, he's not looking further ahead than the next day developing his young team.
And he's not going to want to see Harris miss that free throw.
A little surprised. I mean, Harris made the biggest free throws possible last year with the games on the line in the Big East tournament. He knocks down the second one.
All right, it's a 10-point game. Here comes the full court pressure now by the Hoyas. Trying to speed them up, make something happen here as we're under 4 to go.
I mean, this press break that Dartmouth is making look easy is really not that easy given the athleticism of Georgetown. Getting open and passing around all this length and completing passes, not easy. And if Georgetown doesn't create some turnovers, it's going to be hard for them to win this game.
Taking up a lot of the shot clock. As you mentioned, Dante Harris now on Barry. They switch up. 3 seconds to shoot. Got to put it up. Slacker, top of the key. Not going to get it done. That's a good defensive set by the Hoyas. Took some time, but they don't. They get the turnover.
Shot clock violations are coach's favorite plays because that means you literally were perfect for 30 seconds. You didn't foul, you didn't get beat on dribble penetration, you didn't get beat on a screen. Georgetown coming up with the big stop. They got a hole to come out of, though.
They have to start converting, and in a hurry. There's Carey for 3.
Rye again. Rye. How about again? Rye with a block, Barry with a block. This Dartmouth team, as I said, the Ivy League needs to be on notice.
Very disciplined on the defensive end, too, aren't they?
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. Both ends of the floor, actually. Barry now in front of his bench. Harris is on him, 7 to shoot. Barry, elbow jumper, back rim, no. Ball's loose on the near side. They're going to throw it off of Riley, but right into his hands. And he comes out of the pack, got to pick it up. Ball loose on the far side, out of bounds. Whose basketball is it? Dartmouth basketball.
That was a spectacular play by Riley to save that ball, but then just went a little too fast and too much traffic and got himself into trouble.
Patrick Ewing yelling, match up. Match up, 2.5 to go. Gonna have to start, get some turnovers here.
Yeah, I expect Dartmouth to be very patient. I'm not sure they'll want to shoot the ball. This is all called false motion. It's a lot of movement. You think they're trying to score, but they're not.
Using the shot clock. Kristowiak now out high. Now to Barry. He'll fire from deep and hit it again. Brendan Barry for another 3. He's got 19, and the lead is 13.
And that is a dagger. Great team play, controlled tempo, inside out.
13 this half for Barry, after he went cold at the end of that first half. Under 2 to go. Riley here on the near side. The Hoyas need to go in a hurry. Billingsley going to get whistled for an offensive foul. Patrick Ewing doesn't like that. Did he get there?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's who creates the contact. It's not even who's there first. It's who creates the contact. That time, Kristowiak was clearly in position. Good charge. This Dartmouth team has followed these scouting reports. They've played right-hand drivers for that right hand and gotten Georgetown into trouble on that.
69-56, Dartmouth with the lead. Samuels backing up now to Barry as they cross the timeline. And we'll see if Patrick Ewing starts to foul.
Yeah, he's
now R.N. Rye to Kristowiak at the top. 15 seconds to shoot. Barry again, he'll shoot it from there, be careful. Turnover into the hands of Carey. And he draws the foul out high. That should be 1-1.
Yeah, Kristowiak, who got the assist, I believe, on that Barry 3, is really a revelation for Dartmouth. Again, he had never played a college game up until this week, and he's been their best big man.
The freshman Tyler Beard will check in now for Patrick Ewing. Dante Harris will take a seat.
We were singing also the praises of Rye earlier. He is plus 26.
Oh.
When he's in the game, the scoreboard goes the right way for Dartmouth, and that's because he does so many things. There's no stat for fronting the post. There's no stat for being in the proper help position. There's no stat for reversing the ball, but he does so many things that helps the team win.
First free throw is good. It's the 5th free throw make of the day for the Hoyas. Now number 6. For Georgetown, 69-58, 1:18 to go. Full court pressure again by the Hoyas. As Rye does a good job being patient with it again. Gets it across the timeline to Wade, who now will back it up. Approaching 1 minute to play. An 11-point Dartmouth lead here at Capital One Arena. Game number 2 of the year for Dartmouth, number 1 for the Hoyas. Try to dump it down low, and he turns it over, does Garrison Wade. So Georgetown basketball now with 54.8 to go. Dante Harris took a seat, so Tyler Beard running the show now, the 6'2 freshman guard from Chicago for Georgetown.
It's a smart move for a couple of reasons. Make sure Harris doesn't get an injury late in this game and get Beard as many reps as possible. Really good substitution for both those reasons. If you have a star like Harris, you don't want him to get hurt once a game is decided, whether you're winning or not winning.
They're going to look at this one to make sure, see who it went off of. (69-58), Dartmouth with the lead. Let's see if we get a good replay on that. So ball went out of.
Remember,
I may have a point there.
looked like it grazed Muhammad's hand.
I believe you're right.
Yeah. But, you know, Georgetown lost early last year to a good mid-major team in Navy. Dartmouth, forget about what they did 2 years ago. This is going to be a very good Dartmouth team this season, clearly. But just as Georgetown had the setback against Navy last year, ended up winning the Big East tournament. It's a process. It's a long season. And they're even younger this year than they were last year. One more look at this. There's the fingertips of Muhammad. And that's the last touch, I believe. Yep, and it is Dartmouth's ball.
And they'll overturn it. Dave McLaughlin was right. He said, look at it.
And I like this lineup. The 4 freshmen out there at the same time. Get them. Every play they get, every rep they get is going to help their development. And their athleticism's through the roof. The upside of this freshman class is huge. They just need experience and some skill development.
And Patrick Ewing talked about these freshmen.
He knew it.
Baptism under fire, right? You have to play, yeah.
Patience is a virtue, and I'm going to be virtuous. Well, now he's unfortunately got to really practice it here for the next couple days till the next game when they can get a better result.
I'll tell you what, though, they could have gone away at halftime, and they came back to take a lead. I have to give them a lot of credit for that in their first game action as the shot clock expires, under 10 to go for Georgetown. Aminu Howard will put the layup in at the end with 3 seconds to go. And that'll do it. 69-60. Dartmouth gets win number 1 on the year for them. And the Hoyas suffered a first loss of the year in game number 1 for Georgetown. They did come back. They led for just 12 seconds in this game. And a valiant effort and a very impressive effort from Dartmouth as well as they go away with the 9-point win.
Dartmouth losing the lead. Most teams will be deflated. The home court's against you, but they have resiliency. The veteran Samuels made huge threes. Dartmouth with a memorable win.
And they get win number 1 to go to 1-1 on the year. Hoyas fall to 0-1. We'll wrap it up when we come back.
Big Noon Energy. The atmosphere, this is what makes it special. Here we go. You go ready? Right at home, baby. Woo! This is the best. What a game.
This app is about to change the way you think about weather. Welcome to a new world that will blow your mind.
This has always been my passion. Our mobile 3D radar tech is the first of its kind.
Taking a trip? Future View gives you a long-range look at the weather so you can relax and enjoy.
We'll cover severe storms like you've never seen before.
America's weather team is on the new Fox Weather app. Download now at foxweather.com.
I got some things to get off my chest, so I'm going to go ahead and kick this one off. Receivers, notoriously divas, we know that. You really gonna say that as a player? Personality doesn't make plays.
You went to Columbia?
They're smart. What's the difference between the old school and the new school? Hey, ain't where you from, it's where you at. How many footballs were on the field at one time? 32 remaining. 1.
Speak for yourself. Weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern on FS1.
Dartmouth wins it 69-60 here at Capital One Arena. Some final stats for you. Some of the big ones there, John. 23 points off 16 turnovers
Well, that's a factor, but the 16 threes, that's a huge number. Georgetown's going to look at the tape and realize our defense wasn't as bad as we thought. Dartmouth makes a bunch of tough threes. They do have to get better offensively.
A great first game, a great, fun, energetic game that became a game, and Dartmouth pulls away and wins it. That's it from Capital One Arena as Dartmouth defeats the Hoyas. Coming up next, it's America's Day at the Races. For John Giannini, I'm George Wallace. Thanks for watching Fox College Hoops.
This is what makes it special. Here we